Hi, I'm Jacob Welch. I'm in Chem 120 at the University of Mount Union, and this is the science of cocktails. So this presentation will start out with an introduction where I will define cocktails and talk a little about their history. Then the discussion, I'll talk about famous and popular types of cocktails. Then I'll talk a little about the chemistry and the interaction between different molecules that are mixed up in the drinks. And then I'll finish up with the credits. So, what is a cocktail? According to Catherine Rellahan, a cocktail is an alcoholic drink consisting of a spirit or several spirits mixed together with other ingredients. Other ingredients include syrups, sugars, and fruits. So, to understand exactly what a cocktail is, I'll talk about the history a little bit. The term cocktail is exactly what it sounds like, a cocktail. Well, why is it called that? Well, no clear etymology exists for the word. A famous story is that a long time ago, an English sailor asked a young Mexican boy what he was stirring in his drink. The young Mexican boy replied, "Col de gallo," a cock's tail feather. The young Mexican boy thought that the sailor was asking what he was stirring the drink with, and the name is stuck. Another hypothesis is that it originated in America. During the 1920s, the 18th Amendment was ratified, banning the production and consumption of alcohol. This forced citizens to make their own. And their own alcohol usually tastes pretty terrible, so they were forced to mix it with other ingredients to dilute the taste. Luckily, alcohol consumption was legalized with the 21st Amendment. Now we can enjoy our cocktails freely. The word cocktail also appeared in the 1806 Oxford Dictionary, which lends to Michael Feischley's theory that it originated with horse traders in the 18th century. At the end of the sale day, these horse traders would have some leftover alcohol in the bottom of each barrel. They used to mix all the barrels together so it would fill up one whole barrel, creating a mixture of all these different alcohols. They would mix it together with their horse's tail, and so cocktail was derived from horsetail. So who exactly are making these drinks? Well, mixology is a refined, in-depth study of the art and craft of mixing drinks, commonly referred to as cocktail literature, with the glass being the paper and the spirits and ingredients being the pen. So a common question is, mixologist or bartender? Every mixologist is a bartender, but not every bartender is a mixologist. Bartending includes the daily tasks of cleaning the bar, sweeping the floors, cleaning the glass, cleaning the benches off, and they're only a mixologist when they need to be. Here are some popular and famous types of cocktails. The Nikolaschka, you actually hold a coffee packet, a lime, and salt in your mouth, and you chug the drink as fast as possible so you can speak again. Roman Cola is actually a nickname. It's actually known as Cuba Libre, which means the liberation of Cuba. It's to commemorate the relationship between America and Cuba, with the cola being America and the rum being Cuba. The Prairie Oyster is a cocktail actually meant to cure hangovers. It's made of egg yolk, tomato juice, and pepper. It's meant to be drank in one gulp as to not break the egg yolk. The Red Bull and vodka cocktail is very popular amongst college students because it's very cheap to make. The Red Bull gets you energized and covers up the taste of the vodka, and the vodka gets you drunk. Jose Cafe is one of the most difficult cocktails to make. It is created by layering different spirits based on the density in the glass, and it creates sort of a rainbow effect when the glass is meant to be sipped, not shaken or stirred. So the periodic table of mixology, this is exactly how chemistry is involved in the mixing of ingredients and producing a flavor of the specific drink. Molecular gastronomy is a method of cooking which uses scientific properties of ingredients to cook with. This has recently become very popular. When referring to cocktails, it's known as molecular mixology. Some signs that reaction has occurred would be the production of an aroma, change in color, or change in temperature. Well, a perfect example in cocktails is the change in aroma. Certain aromas can be produced when mixing drinks that is unique from the two ingredients separate, but when they come together, you got a new flavor, a new smell. Another one is taste. Two ingredients apart might not taste the same as they are when they're mixed together. So the science of the glass. The Rojino filter method is a method for extracting flavor from ingredients. So say you're trying to extract the juices from an orange. What you would do is cut up and mince the orange, then press sugar into the peel and zip it up in a plastic bag and let it sit there for maybe 20 minutes. What this does is it uses osmosis, where Water wants to move from area with low solute concentration to area of high solute concentration. So the sugar pulls the juices out of the orange peel. This is in contrast to the heat and filter method, which involves, the orange peel being cut up, heated, and then filtered out, which even then might produce some pulp. Fat washing entails covering the bottom of the glass in, say, butter or oil. This causes the alcohol molecule to orient in a certain direction because the alcohol molecule is both polar and nonpolar. This will extract different flavors from within the ingredients and the alcohol itself. A chilled glass serves to cool the drink without diluting it. Ice is another very important aspect to these cocktails. Different sizes and shapes serve to dilute and cool it differently. Main type is the king cube. The king cube is used to cool the drink and dilute it at an equal rate. The cylindrical cube is used to cool the drink rapidly, but it also will dilute it very quickly. So these drinks are meant to be drinking fairly fast, so the original flavor isn't lost. Another type is crushed or shaved ice. This is used to dilute the drink and also cool it very quickly. Another type is spherical cubes. Spherical is used to cool the drink without diluting it. Another type are the stereotypical ice cubes. Most people don't like these cubes because they'll inflict a plastic taste on the drink. For all these reasons, according to Secro, bartenders will utilize multiple ice molds within their bar. In this presentation, the history, culture, innovation, and chemistry behind cocktails were covered to better understand this very popular drink. Here are my references. Thank you for listening.